Hi friends, it's Karen. We are just a few days past Easter and still celebrating Christ's risen, and I wanted to walk through my Lenten journal or journals with you. If you saw my video at the beginning of Lent, you saw that I had created 3 traveler's notebook style journals with just some scrapbook paper and some regular printer paper and sewed them in a binding together. And now that Lent is over, I wanted to walk you through what I was able to accomplish. My goal was to be in the Word every day, and I mostly did that. I used a free devotional from Lutheran Hour Ministries that I downloaded and resized to fit my notebooks and then printed out. So I used that each day alongside my Bible and did a creative reflection for most days. So as I walk through here, I'll point out a few things. You know, feel free to stop and examine any photos. I've also posted most of them on my Instagram account. Some of them might be not posted, but you can see I've used lots of different media. One of the things I enjoy about working in a separate notebook during special seasons is that I can try different techniques and be a little heavier handed with some of the watercolor paints or other media that I wouldn't normally do in my journaling Bible. So it's a little bit of a different creative approach. I get a little bit more room with this type of style. I really enjoy doing this, and you can see I choose to do a lot of different styles. Some of you ask, where do I get inspiration? I look at everybody else just as you guys are doing, and sometimes it's really just from the Word and what kind of images come to mind when I'm looking at or reading and reflecting on the scripture. This is an example of something I probably would not do in my Bible because it's a little bit thicker. It's scrapbook paper and different layers, and I prefer not to cover up the Word, so sometimes that limits me on the things that I use in my Bible. Here's an example of a page that wasn't quite finished. I did put a little bit of paper on, but then I never went back to finish that. That was the first book, which took me through February 28th. This middle book, you'll see there's a few more pages that I did not journal on. Doesn't mean I was not in the Word, just means that I didn't take the time to do extra journaling, or perhaps I was working in my Bible that day. It's a good way to use up lots of different alphabet stickers. Just pull out some of the scripture that is speaking to you for that day. I don't know if I ever posted this one with the lips. This is scrapbook paper in the background with a big swash of red paint that I let drip. Somewhat of an unfinished page. Here's a couple of these pages did not get completed. I think a lot of these pages are very simple. They didn't take a lot of time. You don't have to spend a lot of time to benefit from being in the Word, for sure. This one is super simple, but I really like the impact of it. 2 pages on one spread. This is acrylic paint. These are cut with my Cricut machine. Alright, so this is the beginning of Holy Week. This is Palm Sunday. This was a bulletin cover. And so that was, you know, I just really was struck by the bulletin cover, so I glued that onto my page and I didn't add anything else. The nails. The spear. There's some stamps that I used from SRM Stamps. This was from Holy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. For Easter Sunday, I also journaled in my Bible, so this was another something, and I did actually do this in my Bible as well. So, alright, so this, I did not count all the pages, but this represents my Lenten journey, and it's something that I really feel many benefits from as I spend time in the Word during Lent, and for now I'm just going back to my journaling Bible and catching up on devotions and other things, and many different resources there. If you have any questions about anything here in my Lenten journey, please let me know. I'll be happy to answer them, and I wish you many, many blessings. He is risen.